told you, it's a feeling I remember too. It's how I feel when I see you.
Guys, girls, and non-binary pals, welcome to Malice Wrestling Federation Onslaught. I'm one of your commentators this evening, your commissioner, Ryan Betson, and I'm accompanied by Nash. Garrett, thank you so much for having me on this inaugural Onslaught. Yeah, inaugural. We should mention that. The first one of its kind. It's going to be fantastic. Great way to show some up-and-coming talent that we are very lucky to have here at Malice. Let's get into the ring.
You guys have a big job to do. This is Onslaught. The very first Onslaught. And your job tonight is very important. You need to make a lot of noise. Show me what it's like. I don't know, guys. I think you can do a little bit better than that. Make some noise! That's it. We've got a big show tonight. I'm very excited. Everyone in the back's very excited. Right now, we're going to welcome to the ring at this time the standard bearer, Broderick Valentine.
What an interesting way to open the show, Cash. Broderick Valentine, he has himself a little bit of history, not just here at Malice, but in the scene at large. And he's got some choice words to say. As your debut here at Malice, you may not be clued in with everything we've done over the last, say, 12 months. But Broderick Valentine, you have worked with before, I believe.
Absolutely, I've seen Broderick Valentine out and about, and he's definitely made an impression on me. But he's a bit too, let's just say, proud of himself for my morals, for my taste. He loves to be the good guy in the situation, and ultimately it takes away from winning, which is what it's all about. So I'm very interested to see what he's got to say here today.
Absolutely. Last I remember, I think he had some choice words for our new heavyweight champion, our inaugural heavyweight champion in Chris Law, the Revenant. Let's throw it to Broderick, see what he has to say.
Hello? Hey! Look, I've been dropped on my head more times than I count. Microphones are complicated. Malice! Now, let's keep this short. We want to get to the action. Since coming to Malice, I've had one goal. And I haven't made that goal a secret. I haven't made it a mystery. I've come to Malice hunting for championship gold. And currently, that sets my eyes, that sets my crosshairs exactly in one direction. Conflict Axiom. See, I beat the crap out of Pookie, Ryan Zero, at the last show. I've got one of the little lackeys, Luke Reznor, in the main event tonight. But ultimately, I want that championship, and I'm coming for you, Revenant Chris Law.
Broderick Valentine making his intentions very clear. He stated it. For the main event of tonight, it is Luke Reznor versus Broderick Valentine. The Reznors coming out now, joined by Ryan who's just recently relocated from the country of New Zealand to here in Australia just to hang out with his conflict Axiom brethren a little bit more.
I'm glad he switched out his sheep friends to real friends.
The conflict Axiom had continued to be a strong faction, not just here at Malice, but around the state for God knows how many years. Now, even though I am Commissioner Cash, I will remain objective as I can be here on the mic tonight.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Hey? I am getting sick of people calling out Chris Law. Conflict Axiom is all equals. See, you beat him last time, Ryan Zero, by pure luck. Yeah, that's right. That's right, son. We aren't some Riddler henchmen with one punch you can knock us out. We are the best faction in Australian wrestling, and I dare you to find a better team than Conflict Axiom. You're so beautiful. But tonight is my night. My night. This is my main event. You're just part of it. I will destroy you. Just like tomorrow night in the six-man tag. Who are the other people?
I don't know. I just want to win.
Doesn't matter. They're not going to win anyway. I'm going to beat you tonight. Beat the other three boys tomorrow night. It's going to be a clean sweep for Conflict Axiom.
I know what you care, I don't care. Neither does he. Shut up! I planned it that way.
It's cute that you think you're gonna make it to tomorrow night. Hey, Luke, how many main events have you been in? How many championship gold have you held? Singles gold, Luke, not tag gold. See, you're saying this is your main event. This is your chance for the spotlight. Luke Reznor, the standout of Conflict Axiom, and for Broderick Valentine, this is a payday. You have all the pressure, so when you trip and you fall tonight, you've got nobody to blame but yourself. I don't call myself the standard bearer as a kitschy nickname. I say it because I set the standard for everybody out there. So let's see if Luke Reznor can measure up to Broderick Valentine. Or are you going to spend the rest of your days waking up in a cold sweat, hearing one little word? One word that I love to scream. One word that he remembers.
Well, there you have it. The words are sharp, the words are pointed, and they are pointed directly at Luke Reznor ahead of the main event tonight, Cash.
Absolutely, it's going to be a heck of a bout coming through that main event. Broderick Valentine saying this is just a payday for him. This isn't even a challenge.
Look, it's very true. The individuals we have here at Malice, hand-selected by myself and the owners, when we were establishing this. Conflict Axiom, as much as I disagree with their tactics, their antics, they are, without a doubt, one of the most impactful tag teams and factions across this state. And the same goes for Broderick Valentine. As he said, he is the standard bearer. He is what everyone should be aiming to, and that's why he has to be in our main event tonight. But yeah, coming tomorrow, in the next show, look, is likely going to be gold in Broderick's future, I'd have to say.
Wow. Is this working? Yeah, it's working. Well, that is going to be one hell of a main event. But are you guys ready for wrestling? So yeah. I don't think you were loud enough for me. Are you guys ready for wrestling? That's what I thought. Your first match is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
As much as I love hearing our incredible talent talk, it all comes down to what happens in between those ropes. So we are kicking things off with one absolute hell of a match. Coming out first after securing the victory in the Battle Royal. Give him a whole big spiel, but I have a feeling that I can't beat that. It's Big Hoss. Big Hoss walking up like he's a drag queen doing a Woody cosplay. And make sure to use that promo code HOSS5 when you buy tickets to MWF. I'm expecting some signs for that show. If not, I will be very disappointed. I will get my dad involved. But as I was saying, he did come out with this, securing that victory in the Battle Royal. It was fantastic. However, today he is looking at the hope of winning his first ever singles match here at Malice. So the pressure is most definitely on, but the future looks bright. About as bright as that man's jacket.
It's hurting my eyes, but
It's vibrant.
that's one way to put it.
That's Hoss energy right there.
Not to mention, this is a first opening bout for the very first Onslaught.
Absolutely.
It could not get higher than this. Let's see how this man can handle the pressure.
Now this gentleman has had an interesting run here so far at Malice. Has himself a loss, has himself a victory, as he was able to defend a championship last time he stepped foot into a Malice ring. But today, he is titleless. He's a little bit angry, a little frustrated about it, but I was having a chat before the show. Like, how are you, Sly? How's things? Sly Silver. He's like, look, I have one goal. Let's start with this, wipe the slate clean, let's go again.
Definitely has a point to prove here tonight. I'm looking really forward to seeing how he projects his violence onto the Big Hoss.
I love the enthusiasm in your voice. Make sure you have that enthusiasm, Cash, when you're ready to ding that bell shortly. But we have to get in the ring first. Sly Silver disrupting the lovely birthday party we're having right in the entranceway. Big happy birthday. Saw blades on his arm. He means business.
You want to talk outfits, Big Hoss? He's got saw blades on his wrist. That is the coolest thing ever.
And with our referee, AJ. I'm just going to put it out there. What an absolutely incredible way to start the show. Now, if you are watching this on social media, be sure to comment on your social media of choice. Use that hashtag MWF Onslaught. Let us know your thoughts. That way we can monitor you. We'd love to hear what you have to say. Oh, what do you say about Hoss getting him out?
Wow, that's a sight to see for the ladies in the audience.
And
Or the
men.
men. Why not?
And those in between. All right, you ready? You ready, Cash? This is big power. This is big importance.
I'm trembling with anticipation right now.
The cowboy hat is off. It's time to get serious.
Little check.
The bell has rung. We are underway. And what a privilege it is to be able to have the opening bout on the first ever Onslaught. But at the same time, also the pressure that would put onto even Sly immediately stepping to the apron. Maybe that pressure's a little too much.
It's about as much pressure as Big Hoss has in those pants. It's going to be an
Big Hog, that's slightly different.
No. Oink, oink.
Let him oink.
As these two are honestly some newer competitors in this promotion, but it's going to be really interesting to see how they develop for going into the future.
Absolutely. So Sly Silver is a well-renowned wrestler in his own right. Certainly not like the biggest and the baddest, metaphorically, I should say, in the space. But Big Hoss, though, debuted just recently and already being put into these positions. You want to talk about the biggest and the baddest. That is the future, and that future is Hoss.
It is a clash of the physical titans. These two are going to have a heck of a round here tonight. But it's just going to be Sly Silver taking his time, and this is smart from him, just getting his nerves down, letting himself soak in this atmosphere we have here.
It's a psychological game from Sly, but hanging on the outside, Big Hoss, a lot more in the ring, but he is faster, is able to catch Sly, bring him around with a series of chops, makes his way across the ring. Oh, big splash, a Hoss splash in the corner.
He's going to go for another. Oh! And just that huge body of his being used as a weapon here tonight.
But Sly ducking out the last second, causing Hoss to eat face on that buckle. Step on the metal rope, goes Sly.
Taking his time, he's going to have a punch. Here's another, and another, and one more. That's for good measure.
Oh! Tries to get a little bit of Sly behavior. Kick to the midsection on Hoss, sends him into the far corner.
I believe it's called the wrist they're calling.
Big Hoss unable to move, even with the strength of Sly. Kick to the midsection, blow to the side of the face. Will this be able to loosen the grip? A little bit. Hoss light on his feet. Oh my God! Massive shoulder tackle. Drops down Silver and actually just sends him to the outside. This time in leaving, not by choice, Cash.
Absolutely not. I love seeing these big boys run, these big boys going at it. You can see the ring shake here tonight, and it is certainly not the end of it.
It's a dangerous place to be with Hoss, the Big Hoss Express. Very quickly, any moment, he could run laps around this ring and just absolutely murder Sly. Just like we're looking right now, the Big Hoss Express is wet. It is choo-choo. Hoss, Hoss.
Gee whiz. Despite his stature, he can run, ladies and gentlemen. There was blur lines behind that one.
That he can.
Making his presence known here tonight.
Already immediately be a fan here for Malice. Secret fan favorite, that Hoss. As I said, remember, use that promo code HOSS5 when you purchase your tickets. That way you'll not be begging for a discount like Sly was initially begging. That ref distraction sending ref AJ to that corner, Cash.
So clever. And just that use of that technique is just awesome. Love to see that. Winning takes pressure above all. It takes that precedent. We want to use any tactic necessary. Might be teetering on that grey line between legal and non-legal. Sorry, Commissioner Benson. But it is definitely what you need to do. It is within the rules, and it is what you need to do for Wyntah if you're Sly Silver.
Look, as I mentioned in the previous show, when I got up into the face of James Marshall after he decides to make a series of rules choices, like, mate, I know the rules. I am the rules. I know how to bend them. I won't break them, but I know how to bend them. And that is exactly what Sly Silver is doing. Not a complete ref, take it out. Just kind of like, get out of the way for a quick second, allowing him to do something a bit dirty. But Big Hoss not moving. Oh! Catches the right hook of Sly, gets him into the fireman's carry.
This could be a Hoss 5.
Oh, unsuccessful. Sly gouging at the eyes of Hoss. Big drop kick into the midsection, dropping him down. First pin attempt goes to Sly. Kick out at 2.
Really clever tactics there, using the eyes or any part of his body he can grab at that stage and just really wrenching at it.
That's a smart move. You take the big man down. What's that saying? Like the bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Something like that.
Something like that. It's a smart work. You take him down. He doesn't have that speed. It takes away his strength. It's what you're gonna need if you're Sly. And we're seeing that with him able to get up and duck it and move out of the way with that unexpected speed. Silver has the upper hand and the crowd are behind him. Or behind Hoss even.
Surely behind Silver. He's the coolest guy in the ring at the moment.
Ref, hang on. Oh my God. Big Hoss grabs him by the throat. Kick to the mid from Sly, breaks the hold. Walks right into it again. Up and down. Huge choke slam from Hoss. This is where it could all turn, Cash. Not in the direction I envisioned.
Sly Silver really good on those opportunities. Just when you think he's down and out for the count, he can capitalize on a moment like that. A few choice words there from Sly Silver to Big Hoss. One can only imagine what words are being said in the ring right now, Benson.
It's probably like, you're a bum. You're a doodle. I don't like your face. Your jacket's stupid. Which is wrong, by the way. He is none of those things. His jacket is awesome. Cover. Wow. Big Hoss kick it out at 2. Both men back to the feet. Center of the ring. Catching. Gets him up. Good. Body slam hand. Lawn darts him into the corner. Folds Sly Silver in half.
That was a huge clothesline from the big boy, and the top's coming off. These babies are showing, and they're ready to rip.
That's when you know it's time for business. Hoss gets him up, fireman's carry. The Hoss fight that you mentioned before. But Sly Silver managing to catch the rope.
Elbow to the ref.
Hits him right in the throat. Right in the front area.
Not the cojones. Into the DDT.
Nasty DDT from Sly. This is where it could all turn around. Cover.
And that's it.
Sly wanted to wipe that save clean. He wanted to start again, and he is starting again with a win in his back pocket. Big Hoss, though, unable to do the same. Not the desirable outcome for him, but great for Sly.
Absolutely, Sly making his way back to that championship position he always wants to come up to be. But for Big Hoss, it's a different story. He's remained unwinning. He does not have a win so far here.
Singles competition. I want to take away that Battle Royal victory from him. But the Battle Royal is only as good as the singles matches you have. And without a win up those sleeve, there's no, granted, right now Broderick is front of the line. But behind him, very closely, is Sly Silver. Also, shout out to our incredible ring announcer, by the way, in their debut show as well, which makes it even more amazing.
Absolutely. Blair Willow has done an amazing job.
Wow, that was brutal. Your next match is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Interesting first.
And that's the beauty about Onslaught, is there's great opportunities for new people to come in and have a shot, including yourself in your debut.
Amazing people, great people, handsome people, and totally talented people like myself, and that's about it.
Ref Kenny, of course.
Say what you want about anyone else in this world. Talk all the rubbish in the world. Ref Kenny's got it covered, as
You know who has it coming to them though? It's these guys. It's the Sanctuary. It's Khan Kruger. It's Nate Clinton. These gentlemen have continued to cause nothing but havoc. Baseball bat, crowbars in hand. Are those legal? They're only illegal if they are used within the match. They can bring them out. They can use them to intimidate their competitors, and they're going to need it. Nate Clinton, I don't think he really stands a chance against his competitor tonight. And they need that crowbar.
That's a big statement off the bat there, Commissioner.
Yeah, look, when we book these matches, I want to keep people humble. You know, like, you're those that come in and think they're the next big thing. I'm like, mate, you're just the next thing. But I'm going to give you the opportunity to become the next big thing. And if you can do that by taking out this man, a man that has sat behind this desk himself, he has called our pre-shows, he's calling the pre-show tomorrow at the MWF Last Rites. And he's here for them fat bottom girls and beating up Nate Clinton.
Unreal. This is going to be
the one, the only, Chuck Morris.
And what a raffle house shot. And what a handsome bugger he is too.
Your mom and Shannon Knoll, that's some company to be with.
That's definitely some interesting people to have around for a little shindig.
It's a good backyard party. Shannon Knoll and your mum. Goon bag hanging off the clothesline. Too many beers for one person.
One talking point in this match, though, Benson, is the mullets. It is a battle for mullets. It is an absolute
As a man growing a mullet, this is a great place to look for some inspiration.
Absolutely. I'm eyeing off the competition, and I'm just looking at the aerodynamics. That's something you're going to be looking forward to.
Yes, of course.
The flow, the aerodynamics.
You want to hit the wind nice, but you also want it to work with the wind. Like, oh, it's your cape for your head.
Absolutely. It is a head cape, and that's something that's definitely going to take into a factor here tonight.
Well, Chuck Morris has got a bit of a tidier mullet than we've used to seeing. The Scum Daddy, normally a bit rough around the edges, but look clean cut. Nate Clinton, though, a little different in the mullet usage.
There we go. Just letting his presence known.
Shaking into the face of the fans here at Malice.
Like a wet dog.
Disgusting. Let's get the dog out of here. Chuck Morris, not even noticing Nate Clinton get that little, I'm going to call it the donga. It's not what it's called.
The bomby knocker.
Sure, we'll go with that. Also sounds like an inappropriate reference. But we're going to ring that bell in just a moment. Ref Kenny officiating this match. Shout out to Ref Kenny, of course. Gave him his love before. Chuck Morris, Waffle House champion.
If you're going to be the champion of something.
Yeah, maybe I'd like to be the Dirty Bird champion. The Singer Box Battle Royale.
Hashtag not sponsored.
But I'm open to it.
Please sponsor me.
Please. Bell has been rung. We are underway. Chuck Morris, like I said, look, the Scum Daddy, he's been in this business for a very, very long time. He's seen it, he's done it all. And you can tell immediately, he's like, I understand, Betson, I understand why you booked me in this match, and it's purely just to sort out the new guy who looks to... Oh!
That was slicker than his mullet.
Oh. He's like, look, I'm just going to go. I'm just going to eat this dude alive. I'm like, yes, please. That's exactly why I booked this bad boy.
Oh! Right, no effect. I could hear that from a mile away, and there was no... Here we go.
Hang on. Big overhand chop from Morris. Rolls Nate to the outside. Swiping his hand off his Nate's unreasonably sweaty torso.
There seems to be a trend with Nate is he's unusually moist. Unusually.
That's a good entrance. The unusually moist representing Sanctuary, Nate Clinton.
Maybe not with that last
The
name,
man that
mate.
makes me unreasonably moist, Chuck Morris.
So Clinton, unusually moist, circles the ring.
Khan Kruger stepping in as protection. Quite a dry man, if I'm being honest.
Complete opposite.
Yeah, which is why they work such a great tag team as Sanctuary.
Like a green towel.
Chuck Morris, though, has no time for towels. You need the towel after you're done with Chuck Morris. Jockey very reluctantly getting back into the ring. Oh, right in the doodle.
Again, those gonads being a real factor here in tonight.
What do you refer to them before as the cojones?
The cojones.
I once made that a character in a D&D campaign. His name was Cojones del Fuego. He healed people by crutch shopping. And then Pyro happened behind him and a beam of light came from his groin and he healed you.
That's just me in real life. Here we go, Benson. This looks like Nate here is getting the upper hand.
But a bunch of individuals standing directly in our way. I have to assume what's happening in the ring. I hope it's some punching. Nate, though, with the upper hand. Chuck Morris down on his side. Not Morris grabbing the mullet. I'm going to have to stand up just to get these people out of my eye line. Oh, kick right to the gluteus maximus, the hamstring, the upper tuchus, lower tuchus.
Just really wrenching at that foot. That is going to be a hell of a pain there.
Nate Clinton, though, pushing that count to the absolute limit. As I mentioned, the Sanctuary, just absolute chaos and a menacery, not a word. Just round sounds like Sanctuary, but a lot of menace-like behaviour here at Malice.
Absolute devious behaviour.
Oh, it's back elbow from Morris, locks Nate, sends him back, picks him up, side slam. Looks like he's, hang on though, I was going to say a bit of a lackadaisical attempt, but I think Morris may have fallen under the weight of his knee with that work that was done by Nate not that long ago.
I thought he was done playing with his food, and I guess toying with him definitely backfired here today.
Most definitely.
Oh, wow. Into the corner.
Nate Clinton steps on to the outside with the crowbar, moves it out of the way. Thankfully not choosing to use it as a weapon. I would immediately have to step in on that one. But instead, just further damage to that left knee, Cash.
Absolutely. This is really smart from Clinton. Chopping down the big unit, but he moves his foot out just in time. Chuck Morris, the veteran, making sure the young blood in Nate Clinton.
And as he kicked that steel pole, like the reverberation of pain would have shot through his foot, up into his heel, into his leg, up into his hip. Just really inconveniencing him, really.
Absolutely. Again, playing with his foot. Playing with the younger competitor here. He's got the veteran instincts. He's going to do that.
We say that, though, but Chuck is really favouring the leg. It's not working well for him, though. Kind of pushing his weight on that right leg as his left leg continues to get a whole bunch of damage to it. Clinton, though, putting Morris against the rope. Smart work by Chuck, though. If he can't really take him down at the moment using the ref break. Oh, I take that back. He can take him down with ease.
Oh my goodness, that is a big boy he just took down. He's a big unit and a big elbow to boot.
Shines of Dusty with that bionic elbow to the top of the noggin.
That's not bad.
The Chuck the Chuck elbow. Kruger, though, coming in for the distraction.
Just giving Nate some time to breathe. He's got a crowbar there, Benson.
Maybe the comms table up, but we'll come over there. Don't make me come over there.
Rev Kenny, the saint he is.
That's why I paid him the big bucks.
There's Kruger.
Oh, cut.
Oh, just hitting that baseball bat.
Cover.
Quick cover.
Scum Daddy didn't just kick out, he just elbows Nate as he gets up. That's dope. Nice work. I did almost drop an F-bomb there. I do apologise. I was that excited.
You're the commissioner, you can get away with it. Me on the other hand, I'm watching this and fold.
I normally follow the PG-13 rule. You know, 1 F, make it count.
And Chuck Morris definitely making his time count so far, Benson.
Goes for the pin.
And he's going to distract Ref Kenny, does Khan Kruger.
Knowing full well that Nate was out, making the decision to assist. Oh! Axe handle to the middle of the shoulder blade. Drop toe hold on that leg.
Well, he's eyeing up something here.
Once again working on the left leg, turning it around. Oh!
That's got to be brutal.
Actually putting that torque, the twist on the soft tissue of the left knee of Morris. Morris is struggling. And he taps his out. Bring the bell. Wow. Oh, keep going. Keep bringing it. Break it. Keep bringing it.
He's not letting go.
He just refused to let go of the leg. As I said, I booked this match. I wanted Chuck Morris to teach a lesson to Nate Clinton, but that's the joys of a fight. That's the joys of wrestling. You never really know how it's going to go.
You know, Nate has really won me over in this match. Yeah. The Battle of the Mullets. He's really just won me over. He's so cool with that crowbar, and he knows what he's doing. Picking that opponent out, identifying the leg was weak in Chuck Morris, and just picking at it, chopping down the veteran until he got that tap out.
Well, we are very lucky. We have an incredible selection of tag teams here at Malice, and that does sadly include these two here, Sanctuary, Khan Kruger, Nate Clinton. Well, with behaviour like that, it's not something that I can approve of, that I'm not the biggest fan of. But once the bell rings, all the decisions are with the ref, Kenny, in this particular match.
For commissioner, he doesn't have fun doing it.
Eyeing off Josh Redfield. He himself part of a very prolific tag team here in Victoria.
What's next for Sanctuary? What have they got cooking up next?
Not too sure, but we'd like to know what you think. Right on your social media of choice, use that hashtag MWF Onslaught. Let us know your thoughts and feelings. What's your stance on the Mullets? Who comes out stronger? Is it Chuck Morris? Is it Nate? Because Nate has certainly come out stronger in this match here tonight.
If you're Chuck Morris, you're going to be disappointed with that performance. But we'll see what else is coming up right now.
I just want to apologise to anyone in the front row who copped Nate Clinton's sweat in their face. That was not called for. Our next match is a tag team match scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing first.
Look, when I said we have incredible tag teams here at Malice, I wasn't lying, I wasn't tricking, I wasn't misleading you, and we're going to show you two of them right now. Kicking things off with an awesome, James Bond-esque entrance. Talk about set the scene. Wow.
Oh, here he is, and here she is.
Your favorite power couple, Elaine Hope and
Elaine Hope, Lockie, together they are Lock Hope. They themselves want to let their presence known here at Malice. This is unusual. Elaine in a whole white gimmick and a beautiful new piece of attire. Very regal, very goddessy.
I suppose you could call that very, let's say, bohemian casual. Lace-ups, lots of strings, and lots of music notes. Let's see if that can translate here tonight.
Bohemian casual. Thank you, that was great. And of course, Lockie. He gave a lot of love to Elaine Hope, of course, but Lockie as well, the former Fighting for Autism champion. Hold that thing for the better part of 5 years, Cash.
Definitely. He's fighting for your folk, isn't he?
He's fighting for my people.
Very passionate about that.
I love my people. But who I thoroughly enjoy is these folks right here. Savannah Rowe, we all know Savannah. Savannah Rowe, a stable OG here at Malice, and bringing in an awesome new individual straight out of the Legacy Wrestling Academy. It's JC Juno in her debut match.
Interested to see how this tag team goes. Really cool to see some call-ups being played here. Absolutely. Juno, really excited to see how she plays out. And you've got the guidance of Savannah Rowe there to really guide her forward.
Savannah Rowe herself has a triple threat match over at MWF Last Rites tomorrow night up against Nova Nicholls and Natasha Valentine. All of them desperately on the hunt for Tali. Tali, nowhere to be seen.
Ooh, very interested.
Dodging all three of them? The answer is yes. Get ready to ring that bell. And of course, big shout out to our referee in this match, EJ Arom. Good name. Dope name.
That is top 5 names we've had so far.
Starting things up, it is Savannah Rowe and Elaine Hope. Chasey, though, choosing to... Is she asking her to come in?
This is interesting tactics from Juno. The rookie just really trying to get a moment in the spotlight, but is it the right time? And missing the tag as well.
Well, that's the reluctancy of Savannah Rowe. Like you would assume, as the more tenured competitor in this match, or in this tag team, I should say, you'd think she'd want to go first and help, work it out a little bit. But Juno, full of confidence.
What's she trying to do? Hug it. Yeah.
As is Elaine Hope with the big smack across the face.
Elaine got to set the precedence early. Welcome to the big leagues, kid. Elaine's got to set that precedent straight.
Well, speaking about some precedents, as they mentioned in their entrance, Lockie and Elaine Hope, they're one of the biggest power couples in Victorian professional wrestling, if not Australian professional wrestling. So they themselves will certainly want to put the tag team division on notice. Hey, notice this as Savannah Rowe just runs through Elaine Hope and tags in the artist, Lockie.
Formerly known.
Formerly, of course.
Please. This man has got talent. The size.
Have you heard this man's singing voice?
I have not.
I know it doesn't help you in a wrestling match, but his singing voice is magnifique.
Maybe he could use it as like a snake charmer.
Ooh.
Stop the opponent in their tracks. But Lockie's going to stop Savannah right in her tracks with this gut wrench, but maybe not as much as impact as I thought it would be.
Savannah's got those wrists locked and just tosses him off with absolute ease. Starts stomping a hole through the chest. Now the has-been Harlequin is Savannah Rowe. Little bit screw loosey. And look, she would proudly admit that herself.
Elaborate on that. When you say screw loosey,
she's like couple sandwiches short of a picnic. She's a little bit like not in like a lack of intelligence, in almost like an over-intelligence, in like a bit
like a Jekyll and Hyde situation.
Kind of, pretty much, yeah. And right now it's just nothing but that's destroy Lockie. Looks like there's been a tag will be missed as I was finding the correct words to explain Savannah Rowe as they work together. Just pound in the chest of Lockie. Cover from Juno. Kick out at 1.
Look, they may be interesting to watch, but there's definitely some chemistry there beginning to form between these two.
Absolutely, because I was going to say that you yourself, although not here at Malice, you have seen both Elaine Hope and Lockie at various promotions around the state. So what's your thoughts going into this match? Because we are kind of seeing a little bit of a different Lock Hope.
Absolutely, this Lock Hope, bit cooler, a bit edgier, a bit more like what we want to see here at Malice.
There's some immediate aggression.
Definitely some aggression, and that's what's needed. That is what needs to be the top priority for them. They want to get these belts, they're going to have to cut throats and go through a whole lot of bodies to get to it.
Absolutely. Lockie with that wrist lock, contorting the shoulder of Juno. Hip takedown.
Come on, JC.
Just taking his time, really embellishing the move.
Slowing things down a little bit. Bringing it back to the corner. Allowing Elaine to very delicately, very daintily tag in.
I don't want to say a dainty tap, but it was definitely some...
there was some pizzazz to it.
There was some pizzazz to it.
Yeah, I think dainty was the right. I think
the recoil with the wrist made it real.
Yeah.
Juno.
And that seems to be working. Just want to talk about tag team.
Oh! We're talking about chemistry here again. Juno in a world of trouble. Lockie, middle rope. He's got something in mind. Double axe handle to the elbow.
That was mostly his own elbows though. Not even using the full rotation of his arms, just brute force through the arms of Juno.
Headlock applied. Tag mate.
Consistent tag work from Lock Hope. It's smart. It's keeping the ring cut in half, as they say, preventing Juno from getting back to the other side and having Savannah tag in. I think Lock Hope no cash that if Savannah's in, it's probably the end of days.
They're definitely picking on the weaker fish out of the two, and that's really smart from them. If they want to win this match, they're going to have to take every advantage they can, and they're definitely doing that here tonight.
Ref EJ having to separate the two as they're pushing the absolute limit of that count.
Lifting her up.
We have great pieces of advice coming from the crowd. Savannah heard it.
Juno struggling here in the first match.
Burying that knee deep between the shoulder blades. Now my back's a hot mess, Cash. That would be lovely right now.
Oh my goodness.
Not if you're Juno in the middle of a match.
No, absolutely not. But I could use a little rearrangement, a little quick fix.
I think for me it's a reassembly. But Juno, though, not needing it at all, able to get to her feet. Turns it around. Right onto Elaine.
This is impressive from the rookie. Really excited to see this. A bit of fight from her for once.
Oh.
We say that though. Reversal from Elaine. Headlock applied. She's trying to go for the tag.
Lockie back in the game. Bit of a hip toss. And a lovely bow from the artiste.
As he should be doing. Bit of pizzazz. Nothing wrong with it.
Here's the performance artist. Moonwalk into a leg drop. Great work, cover. Kick out at two.
Wow. Exciting to see this from Juno. Her first pin of the day. Pin ever, I should say. Handled it like a champion.
Watching, I just kind of got brought in for a second. I was just seeing as Juno had the upper hand from him. I'm like, come on, gosh, yes. And I forgot that, even though I'm a commissioner and I do want to see the best out of my competitors, I got lost in it a little bit. I got a little too excited. I was like, yes, you do it, Juno. So I do apologize, Cash, for the quiet.
No, it's okay. Separating the two. Both tag teams on the floor, trying to reach for their partners. Juno makes a tag, Lockie makes a tag, and we've got a whole new pair of competitors going at it. Savannah knocks down Elaine. She's going to go for another one.
She's just running through Hope. Ducks it, grabs it. Hot. Douche. The brute force from Savannah Road. No match for the spine of Elaine Hope. As I mentioned, once Elaine tags in, it could be end of days. But Lockie is still in the ring somehow. He is not the legal competitor. But it worked. How dare you do that to me, he says.
Juno's still in the ring as well. Look at that. Juno.
Monstrous spear from JC Juno. Cutting Lockie in half. From Savannah, get that ready. 1, 2, 3.
And Savannah Rowe and JC Juno.
What an incredible debut. Whether it be like a debut as a singles, as a tag, Absolutely incredible work by Juno. That spear technique, beautiful. Shout out to the lovely trainers, the amazing trainers we have at Legacy Wrestling Academy.
Absolutely, and if you're laying Lockhope, you're going to be looking back on that one with a bit of disdain.
Yeah, that ego, that pride that came into the match with really cost them. Yeah, Lockie coming in like, how dare you do that to me? Like that.
Never once have I seen pride and flailing around backfire on someone. This is the first time I've ever seen it.
Yeah, ego normally works really well for people. Unless you're all ego EVO, who tomorrow night at MWF Last Rights will have his career on the line in our main event against Sean Young, which will fill me with absolute joy.
Well, JC did try to make friends with them. Maybe they should have listened. Our next match is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Yeah, speaking of this guy, now I have been explicitly told, and I have, laid the rule down for everyone, it's no swears, so it's going to make it very difficult for me to talk about this man. EVO and I have one hell of a history, whether it be in other promotions. Whether it be in other promotions when he's spilled here into Malice, but ahead of that career-losing match, I hope, tomorrow night, EVO has a scare-off against another newcomer in Nash Blackheart, gosh.
Absolutely. For a commissioner, you sure are biased, aren't you?
I call it down the line with everyone but this man.
But he's so cool. He's got tattoos and everything.
Yeah.
And look at those guards.
I'm just going to choose to hold my tongue. That was really hard.
You don't think he'll lose against a rookie, though, do you?
I hope so. I mean, no, it's a match, man. I really hope it goes well for him and stuff. Who the man I really do hope it goes well for is this man making his debut here at Malice. Man, he's already out here. He is ready. He is fired up.
And he's protected from the coronavirus with that mask.
Which is handy to have. Even all these years later, it's still around sometimes.
Showing his face.
Especially for the EVO, you don't know what he has.
I've heard a lot of things under his beard.
Yeah, there's a lot of things. There are various airborne diseases that just come off this man.
The amount of nits in that beard is outrageous.
Oh, without a doubt. He's not just a disease-riddled person. He's a disease to this company.
You'd think Big Commissioner, you'd fire him by now.
I'm trying. Dude, the fair laws, the fair workplace laws here in Australia are like really good when you want them to be, but they're also really annoying. Like, they're really annoying when I want them. Whether it be him jumping Sean Young.
Oh, the crowd's starting to
never been prouder of the Malice crowd.
Look at those guns, though. How could this crowd not love this? One day I'll get there. A few more trips to the old Dirty Bird and maybe I'll get there.
I've tried my absolute best to fire this man, but he just manages to find a way. Even when he's not booked on shows, he just rocks up, proceeds to cause damage to my competitors.
Nash Blackheart eager to get underway here. His debut.
Yeah. It's a battle of hair, it seems.
It is. We've seen a lot of hairstyles here tonight. This is one of them. Long hair. Evo definitely taking it out in the greasy category. Blackheart getting his presence now.
Blackheart out immediately. My favorite wrestler in the world just runs through EVO.
EVO floundering.
Oh my God, the running uppercut from this man. I'm going to call right now, future MWF champion cover. Kick out at 1, sadly.
Bit too early there.
Armbar.
Really just wrenching at that arm. Blackheart showing some veteran instincts in his debut.
Doing the best he can to force EVO to tap out, rolls through with the cover. Kick out at 1. Oh, crap.
EVO beating the Schmitz. That's right, the Schmitz out of Nash Blackheart. He wasn't happy with that early dominating from Nash Blackheart, so EVO lines him up. Turnbuckles there. Big punch to the torso. And another.
I hope he brings this level of fire to tomorrow night as Sean Young takes this career out of this young man. It's going to be delicious. Oh, big chop to the chest of Blackheart. As I said, I'll do my best to try to at least call some of this down the line. As he drapes EVO drapes Blackheart across that middle rope. Pushing that count to the limit. As I said, he knows the rules. He tries to bend them to breaking point.
But that's smart of him. He's using the wing awareness and just absolutely utilizing it to his advantage. As we can see here, just the wrenching from the ropes and then using the ropes instead to get that clothesline in is absolutely monstrous to Nash Blackheart. Or Nash Blackheart.
EVO claims that this will be Sean Young tomorrow night. I love this chant.
It's alright. I've heard better.
Hey, we hate EVO. We hate EVO. Oh crap, hang on, things are turning around, EVO. Come on, ref.
What does EVO stand for?
Trying to think of something super insulting. I'll come back to it.
As we press pause on that for a moment. EVO.
Because like I'm not going to ask him genuinely because screw the guy.
Can we pause the match for a second? I just got to ask a question.
Extremely violent ogre.
Orangutan? Same colour hair.
But what? Oh. Pushing the absolute limit of that count.
It is to a 5 count, is it not?
It is to a 5 count. He does keep pulling back at 4, but he's not pulling back his punches as he just rocks Blackheart, sending him down on the mat.
I'm noticing this from EVO, who's utilising these corners to do maximum damage, using the ring as a weapon. Those turnbuckles may have padding on them, but they're definitely not soft.
Absolutely not. And those ropes themselves, it is itself a misnomer. Hang on, ring the bell, ring the bell. I knew he'd push it too hard.
He's not letting go.
Get the refs out here. Get him out of here.
Ref's having to scrape it off him.
I knew he would push it. I thought I'd give him an opportunity for his penultimate match. But instead he just continues to be the absolute dumpster person that I know him to be.
Nate Blackheart is in all sorts of trouble as EVO grabs the mic.
Blackheart, you mean?
Nate Blackheart.
Confronted by the absolute violence you just witnessed,
I
Cash.
accepted this pathetic excuse for a wrestler in a match tonight to give everyone a preview of exactly how me and Sean Young are going to go tomorrow night. I'll stop talking when Sean Young's career is over. Sean, just remember, your career ended as you asked for it.
Some wise words there from EVO.
Unwise words as Sean Young gets prepared to take the career from this man over at MWF Last Rites. But that's on the presumption we can get Nash out of the ring. He is not looking good.
Let's see if we can get him out of the ring as we're about to take... Oh, EVO, back for more! Hey, get out of it! Oh my goodness, neckbreaker! He's going to have to be separated again, certainly making an impression for tomorrow night. He is literally flattened on the floor, is Nash Blackheart.
Okay, that's my second favorite EVO champ.
Both men having to be separated. One with more refs than the other.
Here is your winner by disqualification, Nash Blackheart.
He doesn't look like much of a winner, Benson.
No, with Onslaught, we want to give the opportunity for people to have a win and, step into the ring. Not this. This is, yes, it's technically his first win, but come on, man.
Between the two of us, I think we know who the real winner is. Yeah, I think you're too afraid to say it.
Who?
CVO.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think while we get Nash out of the ring, we'll take a brief 10-minute intermission. Go visit Christy and Susie in the canteen, get yourself some raffle tickets, get yourself some food and drink, and we have a lot more wrestling for you guys. Okay, let's get on with the show, and I'm really sorry to have to do this to everybody, but I'm going to introduce to the ring at this time the Malice Wrestling Federation General Manager, James Marshall.
Alright, we are back for the second half of MWF Onslaught. We're able to get Blackheart back on stage, getting looked after. But coming to the ring, it's my boss. Yeah. It's not necessarily your boss. Sadly, it's generally he is the general manager here at Malice. He helps keep this place running when I'm not around, because I'm a busy man. So busy. Bit much, isn't it? Let's see what he has to say here, Benson.
It's not that bloody hard. It really pays to be running this joint. I can have pyro whenever I want. Like this. Everyone cheer me.
Been a bit of a misfire before. Happens to the best of us.
The worst part is I did approve
So
the
I got a bit carried away. It's, having your own show is really, really fun. Alright, which camera has the best angle? Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and children of all ages, welcome to Onslaught, the Conflict Axiom Show! Now, play nice. I'm here for a good reason. Well, I'm always here for a good reason, but I'm here for an especially good reason tonight. You heard me.
You heard me.
What?
I said 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 you heard me.
I've always wanted to do that.
Eating out the palm of my hand. Anyway, now, most of you should know this, and if you don't, you're a bit dumb as far as I'm concerned. But once upon a time, James Marshall, Blake Curtis, Chris Law, Nate Nitro, Som, Ryan Zero, Claire Constantine, David not Norris, Conflict Axiom are decorated former tag team champions.
Anything to comment here, Betson? As he is my subordinate, I must remain professional. We do work together, we share an office.
You can
so
say
no comment.
that all you want, it fuels me. You can't say that though. Nice shirt. Anyway, there is a show happening. I'm not going to take up too much of your time. However, there is one problem here. On the socials, it was said that myself, James Marshall, your fantastic general manager, and the commissioner, Ryan Betson,
Thank you.
we had a bit of an announcement to make. So, hey Betson, how
Yes,
about
sir.
stop being lazy, get your ass off commentary, and do your job for once and get in the ring?
So it's just going to be me now.
Together, so come on.
He can't leave me here the first day, that's not how it works.
Don't hear that.
But Commissioner Betson making his long walk down towards the ring. It's a fair trek for him. He tried something. It didn't work. Oh. And a little bit of a discourse here. He's going to make his way over.
When you have the remote, you can have pretty sparklers. I'm not very nice, I don't care. It's about bloody time. What did you think was going to happen there? Anyway, as I was saying, I'm a decorated former tag team champion. And it would just so happen that the Malice Wrestling Federation doesn't have tag team championships. Or do we?
What? What does that mean?
It is my and our absolute honor. Gentlemen, bring in the belts.
They can't be. What? No way!
These are the Malice Wrestling Federation Tag Team Championships!
Wow! Wait! Look at those belts.
And I'm happy to announce your inaugural champions, which will be presented right now. James Marshall, Ryan Betson.
Hey! Boss man, boss man, boss man, boss man.
As I would love to carry these beautiful championships, we're going to do it a little bit differently and ensure that it doesn't just go immediately to Conflict Axiom. So, over the coming months, we will be holding the Malice Tag Team Classic.
Ooh.
A tournament that puts the tag teams together like Conflict Axiom.
Hey, if I was cleared, we wouldn't even need the tournament because myself and Blake Curtis would be the champions right now, just saying.
But then there's other tag tag teams like B Squared. Or even like we saw before, Lock Hope. They did all right.
They did pretty good. I mean, they lost.
JC Juno.
What about the Sanctuary?
Yeah, I suppose.
What's wrong with Sanctuary?
But as we said, that tournament will be down the line. We still have a whole bunch more show to get to. Do you guys want Marshall out of the ring so we can keep this going?
Thank you. Can we get the
Marshall out of
two?
this ring or what? Beautiful. Take a look at these lovely championships. We're going to go. Let's go keep this show rolling.
Can we get the octogenarians out of the ring, please? They might break a hip.
Marshall.
What's going off? And an interesting bout. And what is there to look forward to coming up for MWF? What is it there to look forward to? A tag team classic for those brand new belts. And boxing gets a bit of the sparklers. Wow, so much to look forward to, so much for this future, so much for the future of this promotion. As Benson waddles back down to the commentary table.
Those belts are stunning, and I'd held one backstage, and it's so heavy and it's so pretty. Woo! Very excited, very excited. Who's ready for some more wrestling? No, sorry guys. We've been through this. Who's ready for some more wrestling?
I got my pyro in the edge.
Your next match is a singles match scheduled for. Introducing first.
Well, there you have it. Tag team belts unveiled. You didn't tell me about that
I had
before.
to keep that under wraps. Nice little secret, little present for you all. But yes, we'll be having the Malice Wrestling Federation Tag Team Classic over the next coming months. And it will end in the winner of our inaugural championship. But here's another present for you. It's her rookie debut. It's going to be a sight to see her participate here today. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce you to Wyntah Phoenix. An incredible debut for Wyntah Phoenix. It's her little sister's birthday over there. Wyntah's blood. She has been in this industry longer than some of us have even existed. Since she was born, not literally, she was essentially born in the ring. And it's wonderful to make it happen today. An opportunity for her to go up against someone in a lot of ways is one of the OGs of Malice. They had some choice words to say on social media this week, but to the credit, debute's a debut.
Absolutely. So much to look forward to. Such a bright future here for Wyntah Phoenix. But she does have an obstacle to climb in an OG. And in a brick wall.
We cannot change the past, but we can start today to make a better tomorrow.
A lot of people are asking what her intro means. To that I have no answer. But to this I say...
There's only one answer. It's Nova Nicholls!
She gets the pyro as well!
I know, how lovely.
You want to talk about obstacles here for Wyntah? You want to talk about obstacles here at Benson for Wyntah? Here's her first one right here. And better Nova Nicholls.
Yeah, I don't think she would appreciate the term veteran. Like I say that just because even Nova is an interesting individual. She has the history, she has the tenure, she has the skill, whether it be here or anywhere. But like veteran, that implies that you're past your prime. She's barely hit that prime, Cash.
That's it. There's plenty of more future here for Nova Nicholls. But let's see if she can, as you were saying before, some words said on our socials. You can catch that at MWF wherever you get your socials.
That's right.
And we're about to get underway. So it is a bit of a grudge match. There is a bit of back and forth here between these two. But let's see how they do it.
Yeah, Wyntah going with the very easy "you're old" angle, which immediately has hence the veteran sort of catching her off guard.
We're about to get underway.
Ref Kenny once again. As you said, the bell has rung. We are underway. The debut of Wyntah Phoenix up against the Galactic Glamazon.
And a little bit of a handshake. Oh no, never mind! Wyntah Phoenix managed to reverse out of that one.
Ducks and weaves her way out. Smart move. This is the one advantage that Wyntah would have here, Cash, is the time, the tenure that Nova has spent here in professional wrestling inside these ropes. There's footage everywhere. Like there's a lot of stuff for Wyntah to study. Where this is Wyntah's debut, Nova has nothing to go off. It is just going to have to be reaction. No proactive planning, just dealing with it then and there.
Absolutely, it's just reactionary force, and we're seeing a little bit of that from Wyntah. But as I say that, Nova applies a wrist lock. She manages to roll out of that, almost, and wow, look at that athleticism.
Managed to kip out of it.
Driving for the rope. Can almost do it.
Oh, Nova cranking that wrist. Really contorting the left shoulder of Wyntah, doing what she can to reach that rope. Even through all this, she can't seem to wipe that smile off her face. What an impressive moment to be to debut in this ring, in this company.
In an inaugural onslaught, you're going to see some new faces, and we're seeing what they put on here today. The new faces, 2-0 so far. One from a DQ, mind you.
And I was going to say, if you are wanting to be one of the new faces yourself, be sure to check out Legacy Wrestling right here at MWF offices. You could come and train to become a professional wrestler. You too could be going up against the likes of Nova Nicholls.
And getting your absolute butt kicked, apparently. Oh, nearly.
Disagree. I mean, put yourself to the absolute test.
Wyntah.
Wyntah flips through. Missile drop. Takes down Nova. As said, Nova a little bit lost, a bit unsure what to do. I think she may have accidentally had quite low expectations. I say accidentally because she seems to be getting herself checked.
Absolutely. Underestimating your opponent is the #1 rule to getting your butt handed to you. Nova Nicholls is really just going to have to smarten up and keep her game face on if she wants to win this one.
Wyntah with a huge kick. Just keep her face on with that enziguri. Big clubbing clothesline takes down Wyntah. Go for the cover. Kick out.
Just at the line. Immediate impression made by Wyntah.
Nova, though, choosing to keep some distance. Squaring it back in the corner. Gets a running start. Big splash in the corner. Rolls her through with a snapmare. Center of the ring. Calling from the crowd here at Malice. Hits the ropes. Basement drop body into a pin attempt. Kick out at 2.
There we go.
Sequence from Nova.
Nova Nicholls really just trying to kick it up a gear here, Benson. She's going to look for a little bit more of that aggression. She kicks, and another one into that turnbuckle.
Dropping it down, placing that boot right on the jugular. Once again, Nova Nicholls choosing to take the rules to the absolute limit.
See, that's interesting. Another kick. Really using the ref's discretion here to her advantage as Nova Nicholls, and that's really smart competition. Wyntah a former referee. She's going in competing, so she knows what Nicholls is trying to do here. She's going to try and get out of that and instead use it to her advantage.
Well, that's the thing. You folks may remember if you have been following us along here at Malice. A bit of a not the greatest referee decision from Wyntah previously. And I did have to suspend her as a referee, and during those discussions on reinstating her time, we had a conversation. She was like, look, I kind of want to be a competitor. And I was like, sure, but you know what's going to happen?
That's definitely going to happen.
She still said yes.
Quick cover.
Oh! And that's why I said yes. Because I could see that fighting spirit. Like the fight she put in to get back in between these ropes is what's the word I'm looking for? It's impressive. It's honourable. It's an absolute pleasure to see in these up-and-coming rookies.
As Benson quickly scrolls through his thesaurus, Wyntah Phoenix goes for another clothesline. Nova Nicholls tries her own reversal, kick to the gut. What's she got here? DDT.
I certainly love me a DDT. Nova Nicholls, not a fan herself. Cover from Wyntah, kicking out at 2.
Ooh. Just a 2 count. What is she going to do here, Benson? What is she going to do? Just come out on top?
Pretty much. It's the kind of the way it goes. And when we said on top, we did not mean that.
Oh, not literally.
Wyntah makes her way. Oh! The rope kicked out from under her feet with Nova landing her face square on that buckle. Picking up. Big drop from Nova. Kick out at 2. Wow. Impressively. Wyntah kicks out at 2, even after that huge drop from Nova. Something that has secured victories in the past. As I said, wrestling is in her blood.
She manages to kick out of that one. Certainly something in her blood. She goes for it.
Looks set up for a tornado DDT. Unsuccessful. It's right into that choke slam from Nova.
We cannot change the past, but we can start today to make a better tomorrow.
Couldn't quite get the W hit.
Yeah, disheartening for Wyntah Phoenix. But Nova Nicholls proving she is not, in fact, on her last leg. She is still very much capable.
But just to that,
But she's still the better person.
hang on.
I hope.
A handshake.
Good to hear.
Wow. A show of sportsmanship here from Nova Nicholls.
You are coming for my squad. You got this.
Wow, big words from Nova Nicholls, and we all know there is going to be a time when we can no longer lace up our boots, or in our case, no longer put that microphone on our faces. And there are people coming up behind me, and behind Nova, just like you're right behind me. Wyntah is right behind Nova, and it's so good to see folks put each other over, give them that opportunity, because the future is looking good, and the future is Malice Onslaught.
What an incredible show of respect here from Nova Nicholls. And the next generation climbing as bright as ever. Exciting stuff in the future of
What a match. If that is women's wrestling in Victoria at the moment, we are in good hands. We are in good hands. Your next match is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
It's funny. So here we are at the Legacy Wrestling Academy, where the MWF offices are. I was sitting upstairs at my desk, the desk that I share with James Marshall. We were putting together this card for Onslaught, and we came together on this match, which we had this decision, like, is this match too big? Is this too big for an Onslaught, for a debut show? Then as we sat and we pondered, No. I want to see this. I want to see this. I want to see this so bad. It's Magnus Colbeck. Oh my goodness.
With the branches of the World Tree, this is the Victorian fighting, the heathen, Magnus Colbeck.
He could touch the ceiling if he wanted to. This man is 12 foot tall and he has an attitude of a badass. That's right, badass. He is going to have an absolute round here tonight. If you want to talk about the future of wrestling is a Magnus Thunderheart Colbeck. But as he'd like to say, he is the now. And right now he is going up against one of the nastiest competitors that I have ever seen. I wouldn't even say lace-up boots because he never wears them. Oh my God, it's them. It's the brick shit house. It's the best thing in the entire world. It's Jordan Samson.
Don't you cry no more.
Oh, look at the stature of that man.
Representing Bloodfighter, the Brick Shithouse, Jordan Samson.
He is a big unit. I was going to say, this looks to be about a match of length versus girth. And the definitive answer will be here at Onslaught tonight. Jordan Samson squares off against Magnus Colbeck. Yeah, I'm glad we decided on this one.
Noticing their haircuts as well. They're looking at cut versus uncut as well.
Yeah.
Very interesting dynamic.
Very interesting. Yeah, like a nice trimmed beard on Jordan Samson.
Far more
Ring that bell.
as we're about to get underway. I forgot about my ring doing this. I was too busy looking at his beard.
It does happen a lot, actually. Get immediately distracted in these incredible matches we put together here at Malice.
Just looking at the hide on Colbeck. I'm having to crank my neck 12 degrees at least.
That's why we stood up for this one, just so it's better for our neck and shoulders. But what's your experience with these two gentlemen, Cash?
I've seen Samson so much. This is my first time seeing the tall man in Thunderheart, but I'm really excited to see how he goes against what I've seen from Samson. He's an absolute unit, able to go with the very biggest, the very best. So I'm really excited to see how Colbeck stands up to this challenge.
I'm not going to do it because you're telling me. I'm going to do it because I want to.
Wow. A show of sportsmanship from the two. Oh, never mind.
The only honor is the handshake, says Magnus as he clobbers Samson with that elbow. Barely moving. Samson, as I said, I've seen Samson. He's one of the nastiest wrestlers I've ever seen. Whether it be in traditional wrestling with his MMA background, or if you head into the more hardcore. Oh my God! So on the hardcore, more deathmatch side, Samson is unstoppable, a genuine monster. And he just sends Magnus over the top rope.
Magnus went over that rope like a 2D pencil goes over a desk at school. Big punches there. You're talking about MMA. Hang on.
Sneaky eye poke from Magnus.
My goodness, that's going to hurt the wrist.
Samson gets under the rope to restart the count. Is chopping through the chest of the Thunderheart, kick-starting the Thunderheart. Wraps his arms around the barrier on the outside. Ref EJ is at a 2 count. Wait a minute. Oh my God.
The crowd says one more time.
Samson has to cool down his hand after the heat.
Slap from the heart. But,
Clubbing blows to the back sends Samson back to the inside. Colbeck checking his war wounds.
that would have gone straight through him.
The crowd chanting for more chops. Magnus wanting no more of this. Steps on. Oh! Forearm to the chest. He's in a precarious position.
Samson, nothing going on! Oh my God! No, stop it!
The front area of Magnus obliterated by the top rope.
Oh, no more, please! Oh! They're counting to 12! Oh my God!
The Mjolnir, the hammer of Thor, ruined by that top rope. As I mentioned before, a misnomer. These are not ropes. These are high tension steel cables. Oh my goodness! Is a beautiful suplex from Samson.
Just gorged, and the elevation on that was outrageous. He's nearly scraping his ceiling. Here goes another. What's happening here? Oh!
Big power slam to the ropes because Samson has plans. Uh-oh. He is going up and over. Oh! No luck on the Atomico as the Thunderheart manages to roll to the outside. Shoulder tackle.
Colbeck really good with that ring awareness.
Sunset flip, come on. Kick out two.
Not quite gonna get there, but like I was saying, using the ropes to his advantage, that height to his advantage. That sunset flip and those mighty legs really just putting some pressure on Samson.
Big boot, rocks Samson. Magnus cares for his front area. Only going to aggravate the Nordic giant.
Samson in trouble here. His face looks like it's about to go red. Another kick there from Colbeck.
Ooh. Back elbow right into the throat. Bit of a splash. Right hook.
Colbeck.
Really slowing the pace down. Yeah. Oh! Unless you're Samson with that big knee to the mid. Clubbing blow brings the tall man down. Goes for those nasty chops once again. Colbeck, though, choosing to go with the closed fists. Sends Samson from one corner to the other.
Punch him to the gut and another.
There is no one with the clear and distinct upper hand. It's kind of everyone gets a moment and it turns around. It's just these two absolute beasts just going to town.
What fun it is to watch this tonight. Snapmare from Colbeck. He runs the ropes into the knee.
Big leg. Oh! The vertical height from Colbeck. Kick out at two. That smirk immediately wiped off the face.
Colbeck thought he had that one in the bag. The crowd's just making sure he didn't get that one. Thunderheart just signed off his opponent here.
Crowd doing what they can, trying to get Samson to his feet.
Oh, this could be bad.
Hang on. Magnus sending Samson to Helheim. Samson says no, hits him with the elbow. Oh, ripcord knee. Sets it up again, grabs Samson by the throat.
This could be it. Oh, you're just kidding. A little punch to the head. Oh, nearly again.
Suplex! Nasty German from Samson.
9!
Just one, actually.
Both men on the ground. They need to get up by 10, otherwise it's going to be a no contest.
Ref EJ at 3. These men need to get up to a vertical base. Magnus the first to move. Granted, he has a lot higher to get to. Samson not far behind him.
What's he got cooking up here? Eyeing it out. Samson was the first punch. They're going to go back and forth, and a hockey fight might break out here.
Looks to be the case. It is just an exchanging of blows. It is 1, 1, 1, 1. Neither men slowing. Jesus.
Oh.
You can hear the thuds and the slaps as it's just meat on meat. Oh! Huge uppercut from the Thunderheart. The brick shithouse could be asleep on his feet. Here it is. Now he's going to send him to harm.
There we go.
Up. Oh! Samson psychs him out with the headbutt. Fireman's carry from Samson.
This could be bad.
Oh! F5 from Samson.
Slow to get to his feet is Samson. He's going to get there though. Kicks him over. What's going to happen here?
Samson makes his way back to the apron, going for that Atomico. Lands. Takes out the guts of Thunderheart. Goes for the cover. Kick out at 2 from the Thunderheart.
Oh my goodness. So close to that 3 count. Samson in disbelief. They thought he had it there.
Samson grabbing at the head of Stoneheart. No, sorry, the Thunderheart.
Uh-oh, brainbuster called. Reversal.
Unsuccessful. Oh, Samson catches himself on that middle buckle. Oh, but he couldn't beat that Gunya spear. Cover. He wasn't able to send him to Helheim. Instead, sending him that Gungear spear. The dismount. Sending away the crowd. Those that doubted the Thunderheart. Take a seat. An incredible win for Colbeck. Samson gave it pretty much everything he could in a lot of ways.
Colbeck coming back for a few more wise words, having to duck under the Trident here tonight.
I don't know if you guys know, but this is also a wrestling training school.
For Colbeck.
We do a lot of work here. Our trainees put in all the effort to train how to do all of this that they do for you guys. And tonight we have a very, very, very special debut coming up in the next match. Very exciting. He is a legacy trainee. Now your next match is a singles match scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing first.
This building that we are in, it is the Legacy Wrestling Academy. It's where we train the up-and-coming future of this industry. And that includes this man. This is Zenith Ray. One of our standout students here.
What's she doing here?
Getting in the way is what she's doing. Oh no! Oh, wait a second! No! Chris Law jumping in the way.
What's he doing?
Bounces the forehead of Zenith on the apron.
Oh no, this can't be good.
The forehead of Zenith.
So gross.
Send Zenith inside.
Surely this can't go on for much longer. Oh my God.
Referee trying to do what he can.
Oh, he goes for the ref.
Chris Law sends ref AJ to the side. Xenithus comes back in. Right hooks on the face of the Revenant.
Listen to this crowd. Spear from Chris Law.
There is no way. Zenith cannot compete.
Surely this gets thrown out.
Law, get off him.
An immediate statement from Law.
This is not how I envision this championship would be, how it would be defended.
When Zenith Ray came into this league, he thought he wouldn't end up like this.
Not tonight, kid, not tonight. I know, and I look this damn good too. Get the belt, Claire. Get my belt. Let me remind you all what your esteemed commissioner said. This is a Conflict Axiom show, and as far as Conflict Axiom goes, Chris Law is the #1 guy anywhere in Australian wrestling.
Bold claim.
The worst part is he can back it up.
So, I'm sorry, kid, but no match for you tonight, and tomorrow night, PJ Red, Johnny DeVille, and Chase Williams, you are going to regret ever sticking your nose in my business. So if you want to see your heroes fall, please, come along tomorrow night. But you see, I'm not the sort of person who likes to sit out the back and wait. I came here for violence. I came here to beat people up, and frankly, if you think this small fry has sated my hunger, well, you're wrong.
He goes for him again.
Broderick Valentine.
What's he doing?
Coming in to save the day. He said he had his eye on the prize. And the prize is thrown in possession of Chris Law.
Here comes Valentine, immediate impression. He goes right, still has a main event up against the other Conflict Axiom member,
Luke Reznor.
This is what I was talking about before. He loves being the good guy. He loves showing his morals, but it's not going to help him win, for God's sake.
Luke Reznor comes in.
Oh, Reznor from behind. And a big beat down there from Reznor to Valentine.
We have no referee. This is our main event, but we can't kick it off yet. Give us a referee.
And one's coming into the ring now.
Here comes referee. I guess our main event could be starting right now.
Why not?
Let's go.
As we get underway, immediate impression. Valentine's still with his cape on though. He's going to wrap around the ropes.
Takes down Luke Reznor. Broderick Valentine has his eyes on everyone in Conflict Axiom because he knows that they are just all in the way for what he truly wants, which is that MWF Championship. Broderick Valentine hits the ropes, goes through, takes out Reznor without even removing his jacket.
Incredible dive there from Broderick Valentine, using the cape as a weapon to top it all off. Ref's count starting to be applied now. Valentine eyeing up a slap.
Oh! Huge overhand chop right to the sternum of Reznor. We are at the count of 4. Oh! These are some nasty throws from Broderick. Enters the ring, resets the count. Blast the kidneys of Reznor on the apron. Broderick coming in with a ferocity.
This is what I like to see from Valentine. Some fight, some determination. This is what's going to get him to this championship. Not morals, not sticking up for the little guy. It's like stuff like that.
Chops a hole through the chest of Reznor.
Throws him back into the ring.
Broderick, though, back on the apron, steps in the ring. Reznor catching Broderick off time. Boot him to the outside. Broderick Valentine bouncing off the barrier.
Like a beanbag hitting the concrete. You could have seen that recoil.
Reznor with the upper hand now. How's he going to use it? Gives Broderick a bit of taste of his own medicine.
Reznor. Into the bowl goes Broderick Valentine. And another. There is no padding on that apron, ladies and gentlemen. That is the hardest part of the ring.
It is. It's nothing but steel and pin attempt from Reznor. Kick out at 2. Now, of course, this is your main event. Let us know your thoughts using the hashtag MWF Onslaught. And also, while you're there, let us know, what tag teams do you want to see in the MWF Tag Team Classic? A tournament that we look forward to running throughout the remainder of this year.
Relentless stops there from Lesnar. He's determined to get himself up in that championship rankings.
Which is an interesting place to be if you're Reznor, seeing as the de facto leader is the one possessing the only singles title we currently have.
Definitely an interesting place to be if you're Reznor. That could be some dangerous intentions there in the future. As I say
with Reznor, it's right now. He's very similar to every individual within Conflict Axiom. They are a cohesive unit. They do have each other's back. And that does mean that Reznor is willing to come in and do like the foot soldier work, I guess, of Chris Law. And taking a whole bunch of damage from Broderick Valentine, who sets himself ready. Nasty landing on the back of his head on the Tom Turbo. Follows it up with a sling blade. Carver from Reznor. Kick out at 2.
Just a 2-count there. The already exhausted Broderick Valentine in some serious trouble here.
Main event, Broderick Valentine? I don't think so.
Reaches the ropes. Reznor standing up though. Grabs Broderick by the hair too. He's looking for a punch. Goes for the punch and another. Drags him back over to the center of the mat. Oh, Broderick with a reversal.
Elbow from Reznor takes Broderick down. Cover again from Reznor. Kicks out. He's trying his absolute hardest.
He is absolutely. That passion isn't something to scoff at. With that being said, he really needs to get his hand in the game now. We saw that early when he did that lunge into the barricade. We need to see that again. 5-man's carry applied by Reznor though. Having said that, can he get out of it? And does.
So he's taken on Broderick Valentine. He calls himself the standard bearer. In the past, he's called himself indestructible. I have seen him land directly on his head onto the hardwood floor of a building. We thought his career was done. Instead, it only fueled him further. And all those little setbacks, that time away has fueled the fire. And that fire is leading to the torch of the heavyweight championship here at Malice. Hit the rope, ducks it, Broderick. Big cross body with a little bit of an uppercut.
And another. This is a dangerous position to be if you're Reznor. He's not getting eyed up now. Valentine slips under, tries to go for a grapple.
Fisherman's hook, neck. The speed on that was incredible. The smart work by Reznor gets under the rope and to the outside. With this match only be able to be won by pinfall or submission within the ring, Broderick is really going to want to get Reznor back inside.
Reznor trying to get back to his feet. Count has started. He manages to slip back through. Broderick definitely with the upper hand here though.
The signature move from Broderick Valentine, the vertical brain buster. Reversal pops out at just the right time. Responds with a flurry of elbows. Broderick light on his feet. Oh! Inseguri.
Valentine not in some great shape. Just as I say that, goes for the pin. This could be it.
Big out of nowhere pop lariat clothesline. Takes him out, Broderick, from the middle rope. Calls the shot, tells him to suck it. Oh!
What do we call that?
Psych out, double stomp, cover. Kick out at 2.
Wow, some real adrenaline highs here from Broderick Valentine, making him that much more effective here in this match.
He is coming at this match with absolute malice as he cranks the lower back of Reznor.
Could be a
He has that right arm locked between the legs. He is cranking on that forehead, putting all that pressure, all that tension right on to the neck. Ref AJ.
He's trying to reach for that rope.
Reznor. Reznor able to reach the bottom rope, forcing the hold to be released.
Incredible determinism from Reznor. That lock is hard to get out of. So reaching for that rope, being applied in a lock for that long is no easy task, ladies and gentlemen.
Broderick looks to set up for another dive. Reznor slightly gets out of the way, catches him into the barricade on the outside. And a spear! That's how you show a sign of respect to your champion. With that spear on the outside, nasty landing from Broderick. Should give Reznor the ability to bring it home. Cover.
Reznor.
That arm was under the rope. That leg was on top of the rope.
That's going to be instinct there from Broderick Valentine. There's no way he could do that consciously.
Great, absolute instinct and ring awareness from Broderick to reach out with his leg and grab that bottom rope, I should say. Standing up in the middle of the ring.
5-man's carry. Trying to kick out.
Broderick flailing in every direction, rolls it through. Goes for the pin attempt. Oh, Reznor rolls just slightly. The raw strength of Broderick.
Oh my goodness, it's a power bomb.
He picks him up with just complete core strength into this power bomb setup. Reznor doing what he can. Eats it all.
Yum, yum, yum. Talking about cutting it. Broderick Valentine.
Couldn't have been any closer to 3. Broderick Valentine keeps this match going. Keeps his goals, his plans for the MWF Championship in his sights. But in Reznor's sights is nothing but Broderick Valentine with a series of clubbing blows to the face.
Just all that pent out aggression that he hasn't gotten that pin yet. Reznor rises Broderick to his feet. He calls for the end of it. 5-man's carry.
Broderick pushing off the oblique.
Oh! Super kick!
Super kick lands him in the middle rope. Oh my God!
It's about the 4th time they've taken it out of the ring, and I love it, Benson!
That's the V trigger. That's the Valentine trigger. Takes out Reznor. Drops him to the outside. Brodz is rearing up. He's ready to go. Calls the brain buster. Reznor doing what he can just to stay in the fight.
This is it. This is
Picks
over.
him up and
He lands it. He lands it. It's over.
it has to be.
Yes. Broderick Valentine gets the win over Reznor.
What an incredible win for Broderick Valentine. Takes down one member of Conflict Axiom after another. First, it was Ryan Zero. Now, it is Luke Reznor. But who is next? Broderick, you damn hope that it's Chris Paul.
Absolutely. He has dominated one member of that confrontation. He's setting his sights on another. And after that, I'm sure he can 100% do it.
But I stopped loving ever since I got over. Don't call me, I don't know you. You gotta keep that same energy. I'm not no regular entity. I'm not your friend, I'm your enemy.
He must be having some microphone issues. There it is.
Lately, I ain't got
And there you have it, folks.
That's true, it does bring us to the end of the first ever MWF Onslaught. It has been an absolute incredible show. You've seen some amazing up-and-coming talent, but that's time to end it for us. I'm Ryan Betson, your commissioner, and I'm Cash Garrett, your unemployed friend. It's been a pleasure having you here for MWF Onslaught. We'll see you very soon for MWF Last Rights.